positive for Pancake.
It's okay.
That means we need to remember the names by heart.
Oh, we got Fuda. Makes a great throw to his brother in the end zone. Putting an early score.
Some family bonding.
Some family bonding on the pitch. Hello.
Just go and ask if the sound is okay over here.
Hello. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the second semifinal of the day. We just saw TFK and the hosts Ekeberg duke it out. Ekeberg, if you missed it, just joining us, Ekeberg started out with a quick lead. TFK ended up finishing out 11-9. But here we have Bærum and Pancake in their second point. Pancake took an early lead. Nice clean offense. A little bit of a push there.
This is always expected to be a really tight, close, intense match. I'm interested to see how many calls we'll get in this game.
I'm excited to see as well. My experience with these Bærum players, they come from a different era. They play a little bit more physical than most what I would call modern Ultimate players do.
Absolutely.
But this Pancake offense is looking clean. Ibra with the disc right in the middle of the field. Oh, a nice layout D.
From number, I think that's 10. That is Eskil Elnes.
Yes, he's there. I think coach, captain, great guy.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good look from David Nilsson. Really gets up there. By far the youngest player on their team, I believe.
Yes, that is Lars Dahl. No, that is David Nilsson, number 18.
I think the only one under 40, and he looks like he's under 20 to me. Maybe I'm incorrect.
Yes.
Ah, he's 15, a real junior.
Yes. He's never played a game before, which I do not believe.
But is the son of two Ultimate legends. Yes, it does look like genes have a lot to play here.
Absolutely.
Now we're talking. Thank you, buddy.
That's Ibra with the disc now. Passing it up the field. Fruda gets it back. And a quick look. Nice.
Right out to the outside, straight to Ibra.
Nice.
For a score.
For Ibra.
See a little casual spike there. He's excited. 2-0. It's always.
Ibra is known for his spikes.
Yes. He's a very passionate Ultimate player, some would say.
Absolutely. So Pancake goes up in a quick 2-point lead here.
That's big. This type of momentum can very well carry through the whole game.
If you do also remember, only the last semi-final half an hour ago, Ekeberg up with a 3-point lead, but Trondheim still managing to get it back. So anything can happen.
Now there's a lot of game left, Henrik. Ibra playing some good shutdown defense in the middle of the field. Oh, they really like to whip those throws, Bærum does.
That is Bærum with a really nice point, I think.
I agree. They're one of the few teams in Norway that I've seen that really takes advantage of the fact that if you throw the disc really hard, it goes very far.
Yes.
In a short distance of time, a short amount of time. Very difficult to catch, but also incredibly difficult to defend against.
Yes. That fast throw was from Espen Lindholm.
Good, a doctor on the field.
We do.
There's Carolina. Over to Fruda, over to Paul in the middle of the field.
Yes, over to Cristobal.
Another junior on the pitch.
It's another 15-year-old as far as I know. And already a really good Ultimate player.
Absolutely incredible. Man, he makes me feel old.
Critical defense from Eskil.
Great poaching D from Eskil. Comes off his guy into the space you see here, and Yeah, that's fantastic. It's field awareness.
Absolutely. It's exactly where he needs to be.
Hard to teach.
That's a critical mistake again.
Yeah.
And Pancake quick with starting it up.
Yeah. Ooh, already a little slippery on the floor there.
Really close to the end zone.
Carolina in the middle. Pancake tends to do a really good job of keeping people out of the end zone to have as much space to work with as possible.
You can see they have good patience here.
It's a game of possession.
Just swinging the disc.
Eskil again.
Another great defense from Eskil.
He's one of the few players I've never seen get injured from Bærum. Never even cramp up. He's really a dominating force, I think.
Absolutely. A scuba over two. Oh, that's a great catch from the junior, David. Nice toe-in.
Yes,
making
fantastic
sure
read.
he keeps himself inbound.
Let's see this again. Nice looking scooper. Kind of misreads it at first. Sees where it's going. It's a great read. And a great catch. Right over the head, upside down, one-handed.
That's super difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult to do. Well done, David.
The score now says 2-2. Bærum has been able to take back that 2-point lead that Pancake got in the beginning. And we're...
yeah. 3 minutes ago we were talking about how nice it is to have a 2-point lead, but how there's a lot of game left.
Yes.
Here we are.
That pull from Klaus Fiebiger is a little bit too long, which means Cristobal from Pancake now can take it to the brick mark, giving them a small advantage in the beginning of the point.
Klaus is also a triathlon athlete.
Oh yeah.
Also likes reality shows, apparently.
Well, who doesn't?
I'm not a huge fan. Oh, that's a good look. Ben from the UK comes in. Great one-handed pitch. Here we see Pancake resort back to their nice, patient, middle of the field, close to the end zone offense. What a catch by Ibra. Just nails.
There's a little bit of discussion on the field.
Let's see if this replay. His toes are definitely in. He is in by quite a ways.
So in ultimate, even if the disc is caught outside of the end zone, as long as your first
Point of contact.
first point of contact is inside the end zone, while you have control over the disc, that's a score.
I can totally understand the confusion there. It's really hard to see where everybody's feet are during the point. It's great to see that there was actually the recognition of the sideline. You know, everybody's a little confused as to what happens. He has the sideline. People on the sideline can very clearly see, yeah, his feet were in.
Yes.
Okay, Pancake retakes the lead. A little over 20 minutes left to play. The winner of this game will face off against TFK in the final. It's a good, I like to call it like a football catch, like an American football catch.
Absolutely. Securing that disc.
Get your body behind it and just hug it.
That is Stig Soderland from Bærum with another score.
Yeah, good. Opens up the basket.
Yeah. Right in the breadbasket, that disc. There's good fighting going on in the end zone.
Klaus has some nice looking scoopers out there today. That's 2 scooper scores for him so far.
Yep.
Very difficult to defend against on the mark. Yeah, well done. This looks like this is going to shape up to be quite an interesting match. No Pancake facts for all of you Pancake fans out there. Apparently they don't want us to know about them. Cristobal back with the disc, handling in the backfield with Paul.
Cristobal with the disc now.
Stall starting to get a little high.
That is another
What a
good...
toe in. Reaching way outside of the pitch to catch and score.
That is pull.
Look at that really low release, a little outside. Yeah, nice, well done, Paul. Oh, that's too close. That's more Paul than I wanted to see today.
Paul is known for his magnificent beard, which is apparently, looking at Frode, a rare thing in his family.
Yeah, not quite sure how that's come to be.
And that's a rare mistake there from Bærum, and Pancake is quick to take advantage of that.
Yes, as they are one to do. Ibra is just ready to go right away. 1v1 in the end zone. He's probably gonna get open.
There's another thing about Ultimate. It's really important to stay awake. Even if you lose the disc, there's no time to think about it.
Yep.
You just have to get right back on defense.
Yep, that seamless transition from offense to defense.
That's a good pull from Pancake there. Bærum with the disc.
Nils. Back to Eskil. Eskil looking up the line. Oh. Ben doesn't look too happy about that break throw coming off right away, but those are difficult to defend. He steps back in the field and he can throw it as soon as his pivot foot's set, and he does. Unfortunately, David can't quite make that connection. Paul falling to catch that disc.
Securing position there.
Oh, that's a nice dive, but he is gonna call an injury. It does look like he fell right on that shoulder.
It's also a foul call from Ibra in the middle of the disc, who threw the disc.
The throw did look a little off, but yeah, you got to be careful. Like these floors are not nice, and sometimes you can't get your body in a way that's safe for it when you want to dive for the disc, and it can really come back to bite you. Frode comes in. Cristobal gets up.
Paul with the score.
Pancake extends their lead.
Up to 6-3 now. They've been absolutely flawless on offense so far. Also managing to take full advantage of the rare, but so far actually many mistakes from Bærum.
So I think so far Bærum looks like they have 2 substitutes today, perhaps a third. But from what I've seen so far, I believe Eskil, David, and Klaus have all played every point so far. That makes a lot of sense for a 15-year-old.
Not so much for the others.
Yeah, but here we go. Oh, the second chance.
There's a little bit of contact there.
Again, different era.
There is a foul
Sometimes
call.
you're used to some extra contact, but I would, well, let's see how this plays out. It looks like there is, Ibra puts good pressure on him there to jump early. Ibra has quite a great vertical for his height.
There's a little bit of discussion going on now, whether this is a foul or not.
After 15 seconds, the captains of the team are allowed to chime in during this tournament. Frode steps in. To try to clarify the situation.
So what the players are doing now is discussing the rules, what's happened and what the rules then say will happen with the disc and the play onward.
I think Eskil called a foul, which was contested, in which case the disc goes back to the original thrower.
Yes.
It's a nice break throw. Ibra puts the gas on there without needing to because it is way out of bounds. Almost running into the bleachers, but quickly grabs the disc, walks back into the field.
Just shows you how much this game means to Pancake. They really do not want to lose this.
No.
They have the final in sight.
Yes, and they've this last weekend their 18 didn't do as well as they have in the past, seeing as we beat them.
That's true.
Yeah.
Go OSI.
Go OSI.
We have Eskil back in the possession of the disc. That's David, their junior, with another score.
You see the power of breaking the mark there. The defense is all set on the side, and if you can get a throw around where the defense is not prepared to have to block, takes an extra step out around Fruta. Beautiful throw. Ben is close, but good conversion by Bærum. All right, Klaus has taken one off. I want to say that's Lars. It is Lars who's now on the pitch covering Ibra. David comes in to mark Ben.
Good defense by the junior there.
Yep.
It seems like Bærum is forcing middle here.
Ben really just gassing it deep. He's really making David run. Showing that he is an experienced indoor ultimate player.
Absolutely. It is a good end zone cut from Paul as well.
Yep. This is well played. Ben seems to think that the score is the wrong way around on the board here, but according to our stream, you can see that the points are actually on the correct side, except for it looks like on our stream we have 6 points for Pancake instead of the 7 that they have on our board here. It's 4-7 Pancake.
That is an unfortunate collision.
It looks like 2 people, Fruta and
Nils Inge.
Looks like they kind of winged each other there, spiraling out. Fruta slid off the pitch into the wooden bleachers.
But he's still on the field. No injury call from Pancake.
No.
But an injury call from Bærum.
And an injury call from Bærum.
That is Lars Dahl now coming in for Nils Inge Ågnes for Bærum.
No call. I think that was kind of incidental. I don't think...
Seems...
There seems to be some...
A little bit of confusion of who's to blame right here, but it seems most of the players are agreeing on it being an unintentional bit of contact.
Yeah.
And it's just a normal turnover.
Yeah, it looks like the contact was pretty surface level there. Really hoping that's the case. Great D from Eskil, again poaching into the lane. Ripping one deep to the junior, who converts the score, 5-7.
What an amazing throw from Eskil there.
Yeah, no mark, he has the whole pitch is his playground here. Let's check this out again. He just stands there, takes a second.
That is a hard, long, high hammer.
Directly,
perfectly placed.
Yeah, chest high, right at the back of the end zone. But you can see when it crosses the end zone line right above Ben, it's 4 meters off the ground.
Yep.
A fantastic throw. Yeah.
And David acknowledges that.
Yep. Well done.
Bærum with the pull. which stays inbound. Ibra.
Nice pull. Kind of trapped at the back of the end zone. Defense a little slow onto Paul, giving him some space.
Carolina with the disc. Also a really experienced Pancake player.
Also from OSI. Go OSI.
Go OSI.
Pancake switches to this nice patient offense where it's a possession game.
Yes. They are practically playing with 3 handlers. So there's always a cutter coming down.
In reality, all of their players are experienced enough to make good, smart throws at all times, which is exactly what you want.
There's a pick call on the field.
Yep. Lars is allowed to catch up to Ibra.
As everyone's ready, this gear goes back in play.
Cristobal near the end zone. Ibra drops out to become a handler. Paul doing his classic stand in the end zone and make shortcuts until he's open, and it works.
Espen is holding his mark there, but it's difficult when the throw comes on the other side.
5-8. Pancake.
And it's
8-5.
8 minutes left on the clock. There is still time for Bærum to take this back, but it is a hard task against a team like Pancake.
Yep. Well, you can be quite fit. Playing Ultimate is not a forgiving sport, especially on the knees and the ankles.
Oh yeah.
As somebody who's not 40 or older, it still affects my knees. Always has, always will. Hopefully I can still play when I'm their age.
We will see.
Yeah.
We will see. Time will tell. It's Bærum with the disc now.
Nice,
Espen.
tight defense.
Espen to Eskil, who looks deep.
Still looking up the line.
Back to Espen.
Oh.
That's a bad throw from Espen.
Yeah, it takes an early look. Tries to squeeze it in there, and it just doesn't quite convert.
Possession back to Pancake.
Did a good job of placing his pivot foot right when he threw, but to avoid the travel, but just doesn't quite. Not in.
It's close, but not.
You'll see they take their time here to really figure out who's open, who's got the space. Ibra's just too fast, all the way to the outside. With nobody on the mark, the throw can come from anywhere. Ibra, excited as always when he scores.
Absolutely. This is why he plays Ultimate.
He is
at those moments
very fast.
See the score on the stream now as well has catched up with the live score we have in the hall here.
5-9.
5-9, Pancake in the lead. Bærum starts on offense this point. Pull is a little bit too long from Frude.
Bærum will take the good positioning. A few meters up. Ben gets his hands high early. Try to stay active at that mark. Really gets that squat action going. It's a good look. Oh. Being patient.
Is doing
and
good on defense there on Espen, but
yep.
no avail as David is open on the other side of the end zone. Important point for Bærum there.
Yep. With 5 minutes left to play. They need to bring it within 1 by the time runs out for them to shoot for this overtime.
Yep.
have a couple more exciting matches coming up here. The 9th place match comes after this, and then you'll be able to see Eric and Henrik and I's beautiful faces after that for the 5th place match. After that, we have the bronze final for 3rd and 4th place, which starts at 12:25, and then the final starts at 1300.
Make sure to tune in for that. That is set to be a really good match.
Pancake TFK in the final. Imagine that.
Sounds like something I've heard before.
Yeah. And there goes Cristobal.
10-6 to Pancake now.
Infinite energy.
You mentioned beautiful faces. Do not forget amazing flowing long hair and magnificent facial hair.
How could I? The first thing I think of every morning when I wake up.
Fruta with another pull. Stays inbounds this time.
Eskil goes straight up the line on Carolina. It's a little low on the outside.
It seems all the games this weekend for Bærum has taken its toll.
Oh, nice looking throw from Fruta there. Somewhere in between a hammer and a blade. It's nice, sharp, high.
Yep.
Quick, straight to where Ben is going to be. Well thrown. Also, he's number 14, and that's just a great number.
I would disagree, but won't hold it against you.
Best number.
It seems Pancake is it's not just
starting to convert these last few and really put the last couple nails in the coffin.
Exactly, tightening the grip on that that final spot in the final.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh.
Nice.
As I was starting to say, the Bærum players have had a lot of matches this weekend. They're not used to having too many practices the rest of the year. So they had 5 matches yesterday. This is the first one they have today. And it seems like they're doing some unusual mistakes here. They're usually really safe.
Yep. And a nice quick response from Bærum, too. Like I said, if they want to have a chance to pull this to overtime, they need to score 3 more in the next 2 minutes, which is tall order. That's
is a tall order.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy.
With all the 40-second waiting times between points to get the lines ready, this does not look good for Bærum.
Nope. As soon as Bærum says they're ready, Pancake reciprocate. As a matter of fact, Pancake signals that they are ready
before Bærum. Yes. It's also hit some chains there in the ceiling. That means you can take the frisbee from right underneath where that collision happened.
Cristobal with an incredible.
Nice upline cut.
Looking to just punch these last 2 points in before Bærum gets a chance.
Ben there on the dump. No mark. Has all the time in the world. No need to rush at all.
Waits for the mark to come off of Cristobal. Quick, straight up to Paul. That's some classic Pancake offense. Well done.
Bærum closer on the defense now, but still too far away. It's another close-up of Paul. We would like fewer of those, please.
He does have a great beard, though.
It is magnificent.
Nobody's going to deny him that. There goes the buzzer signaling final point. Which is a bit redundant if Pancake is able to score this, as they will take it to point cap anyway.
That is true. when the buzzer goes, they will play the last point still. Oh, that is the point that is being played when the buzzer goes, is to be played to completion.
It looks, yeah, the disc found its way near to the bathrooms. That's why we have the long delay there. Looking for the disc reset, going straight up the line. Good shift on the mark by Fuda. For some deep, Carolina's just running through, sneaking that. Oh,
that is
Carolina.
Oh, it's a nice defense there again from Espen. Nice, quick. Then in with a little foot block at the end.
A little bit of give and go action. And that's match. Thank you for joining us for the final semi-finale of the day.
Hello.
Looks like we have a very classic Norwegian Ultimate Series final ahead of us.
Absolutely.
Pancake versus TFK.
That's happened before.
Right
Will
now,
it happen again?
Yeah. Right now, TFK leads the series in points.
Yep.
I'm not super knowledgeable about how all the points are played out. I only really care about our points versus BSI.
Yep.
But I think maybe Pancake have difficulty securing a first place even with a win after last weekend's fourth place.
Fourth place, yes.
But I know TFK also in Trondheim placed fairly low as well.
Yes, I'm not completely sure how the point stands before this tournament.
Oh, TFK got lower than fourth during that. They didn't make it to the semis. So
it'll be interesting to see after this tournament who will keep the win.
If you're watching, you probably know somebody here, and they probably know more than I do about points, so bother them. Yeah.